You are the Paul Revere's. Or you can roll over and worship Satan. We'll be right back.
If you're concerned about the power grid and want to generate your own supply of off-grid electricity, this will be the most important message you'll hear this year. Here's why. We now have a small number of solar generators back in stock. These emergency backup systems provide life-saving backup power when you need it most. And unlike gas generators, solar generators run quietly, emit no dangerous fumes, and produce an endless supply of free electricity from the sun. Whether it's wildfires, dangerous weather, power grid issues...
It's been a very long time since 12.160 megahertz has come in this strong. Then again, I'm usually not, listening this time of the day because I'm working, so this is a rare treat for me.
Backup.com to learn more and check availability. That's mysolarbackup.com. Look for the free report, Crisis Cooling, how to make absolutely sure your meat, milk, and medicines stay safe and cool in any power outage. Yours free at mysolarbackup.com.
I'll tell you what's life and death. If you don't have freedom of speech, if you don't have the right to be able to communicate, then you don't have a future. Always when governments take away speech, they then enslave the population, and then they finally start exterminating the population. And America, the entire world is going down the tubes because of the UN globalist directed Great Reset. That's why it's more important than ever that InfoWars stay on the air and that all of us stay healthy. That's why I'm offering a bunch of our best-selling products at 50% off for a limited time, only until the end of the month of September. That's only about 12, 13 days as of the time we're taping this. And that means all these amazing products. We have Ultra 12, highest quality B12, taken on the tongue. We have Winter Sun, highest quality organic vitamin D3, taken on the tongue. Amazing. We've got Knockout the Sleep Aid. We've got hair and beard formula. That's got all the vitamins and minerals as well, not just hair and beard. And we've got our great liquid turmeric formula.
If you buy all my products, you'll stop the New World Order. Buy my products.
Thank you.
Reaching the world with the word. We are Worldwide Pennsylvania. WWCR. Nashville, Tennessee, USA. When it came to the Hunter Biden scandal that could have derailed globalist puppet Joe Biden, the lamestream media was there.
You said your dad always saw the good in you through all of this. Was there ever a time when you thought, okay, there's no way. He's going to give up on me. I've done it now.
Never.
The president asked a leader of a foreign country to investigate his political rival. So one simple question to start. Is that appropriate?
I feel like I learned a lot about crack, and I know that sounds weird.
I hope that wasn't the message. Being the subject of Donald Trump's ire is a feather in my cap.
After careful consideration, a system has been established that allows for Hunter Biden to work in his profession within reasonable safeguards. Of course, he has the right to pursue an artistic career, just like any child of a president has the right to pursue a career.
When it came to aiding and abetting a biological weapon from China funded by our own government, the Mockingbird media was there.
The coronavirus outbreak has led to complaints about a rise in anti-Chinese sentiment around the world.
We're in a very tribal and polarized time where the information flow sometimes is stovepiped, where people are talking to other conspiracists or ignorant people.
Why do you keep calling this the Chinese virus?
It's not racist at all, no, not at all. It comes from China.
When it came to spewing out nonsense regarding vaccinated people needing to be protected from the unvaccinated, the drive-by media indoctrination was there.
We are both sitting here now because Anna and Sonny, at the last minute, we realized that they tested positive for COVID, so they have been taken off the show because the vice president is here now.
A pandemic of the unvaccinated.
What's your message to platforms like Facebook? They're killing people.
Those who peddle and promote these dangerous lies are harming the very people who are most at risk.
And here's the latest data that confirms that we're still in a pandemic of the unvaccinated.
This is becoming a pandemic of the unvaccinated.
And when it comes to all opposition to the New World Order narrative of the planks of the communistic technocratic Great Reset, mainstream media implantation was there.
George Soros is this democratic financier who has reemerged in the last couple of years, pumping in some $40 million into campaigns this decade. For that, he's drawn a lot of the ire of conservatives
the Soros-occupied State Department.
The Democrats, George Soros.
George Soros,
He's also a philanthropist and born in Hungary, a naturalized U.S. citizen, well respected by many in the country.
The theories are as numerous as they are nonsensical.
There's a 5G post here.
From 5G towers and vaccines spreading coronavirus to suspicions the virus was unleashed deliberately by Bill Gates.
What that was a protest against the overwhelming lies that the media has been pouring.
Well, it won't what? Did you get the picture?
A protest against mainstream media.
Yeah.
Professor Stefan Lewandowski is a cognitive scientist. He studies the way people think and why they engage in conspiracy theories.
Conspiracy theories become very attractive because they're offering psychological comfort, ironically. If you can assume that there is a handful of really bad people out there who are conspiring to do these terrible things.
I know, they told us they are.
That provides you with comfort because in principle, at least, it would be controllable.
When people are more isolated, they've got a bit more time to think, they've got a bit more time to worry. That also builds anxiety.
About who locked them up?
People more vulnerable to these dangerous ideas being flouted out there.
Obviously, you don't think Bill Gates is behind all this.
I do not think Bill Gates is behind coronavirus.
You can always count on the treasonous, sycophantic, self-righteous dolts shilling out hours of selfdom disguised as journalism to assume that everyone who accepts them into their living room is a complete moron that can't think for themselves.
You know, CNN is just something it's a joke. It's a joke. This guy tells more lies, and Fox gives more news than CNN does in a...
What lie? What lie did I tell?
2 years. It's another good lie.
But the receipts are stacking up, and just like any force that dares to arrogantly obscure the truth, the foundation supporting the propaganda will eventually crumble. John Bound reported.
All right, stay with us, folks. We're already halfway through September 2021. It's just incredible. And now the world is waking up.
Buy my products. Buy my products. I'm Alex Jones. Buy my products.